Today I have a book review for you for the book Penelope by Marilyn Kaye. For those of you who've seen the movie Penelope, you know it's a pretty great movie. It's probably one of my top movies of all time, but just because of the fantasy elements and stuff in it, it just comes together and it's so realistic. The story is over, I mean, you've seen it, it's ended. But, does it have to end? No, because there's a book. Found out there's a book. The book is an adaptation from the screenplay, so basically that means that the movie came out and then the book was written after the movie. Pretty much word for word what happens in the movie. The author did a pretty great job at getting the entire story across in so few words. Like, it's not a short book, but it's not a very long book. Like, it's middle school level, I'd say. Like, the text is not ridiculously small or anything, and it didn't take me very long to get through this book because it's only like 230 pages. You have this girl who is born into a family that has been cursed. Now, I'm not going to tell you the backstory of how they got cursed or anything, but basically they got cursed and they're a very upper class family. So the curse is that Penelope is born with the nose of a pig, and the doctors can't do anything about it because it's connected to some kind of artery that if they cut that, she'll die. And so they can't operate on it to do plastic surgery or anything like that. So she's pretty much stuck with this pig nose until one of her own kind, so like upper class, rich, all that stuff, learns to love her or discovers that they love her. So it's a really, really interesting story. It's not like a classic fairy tale or anything, not like Cinderella and stuff, like, because Penelope, like, she's the type of girl who will just drink a beer and go riding around the city on like a little motorcycle Vespa thing. So, not your cliche Disney princess type kind of girl. I gave the book a 4 out of 5 stars because while it was a fantastic book, I couldn't give it a 5 star because I feel like the author could have taken and expanded on it much, much more instead of making it just like a copied version of what was on the screen. Really great read. If you've never seen the movie, I recommend reading the book, then watching the movie. But definitely watch the movie and read the book because they're both really great. And this is a great read. Anybody could read this. So, Penelope by Marilyn Kaye, great book.